Hey viewers and viewesses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to So You're Being Hunted. This is episode 202 now. So, for this episode we're not really actually doing any particular challenge or anything special. We're just having a sort of nice, relaxing post-Christmas 2017 roundup. Because obviously by the time this episode goes out, Christmas will be over. In fact, it is over as of the moment I record this. The day I'm actually recording this is December the 28th. So yes, Christmas is definitely over now. Only another, 350 something days to go for Christmas 2018, everybody. You're getting excited? But yes, so like I say, for this episode, we're not doing anything particularly, unique. We're not doing any challenges or anything like that. We're just going to have a nice, relaxing, little sociable session, little episode, in which I'm just going to chat about various things that happened over the festive period. Ask all you how all you guys got on at Christmas, of course, I'd love to know. So how did you guys find Christmas? Was it a nice, enjoyable time? And did you spend it with friends? Did you spend it with family? Overall, how did it go? Was it very enjoyable? Certainly was, obviously on my end, we had a nice relaxing day, basically. So I, went round to some relatives for Christmas dinner, spent the day there at their place. Overall, very nice. Just, lounging around, relaxing, as you pretty much do at Christmas. Because, what else do you do at Christmas? Yes. But, of course, there are various things, actually, that were very interesting about Christmas this year. So, obviously, one thing I will say is that every year for Christmas, without fail, my grandparents on my mother's side of the family... I just got a weird lag spike then, I don't know what that was about. Just I was taking a picture of that friggin' pheasant there, which got bloody well knocked into a fence. But as I was saying, every year without fail, my grandparents over on my mother's side of the family always send me, as a Christmas present, a big bar of Toblerone. Swiss chocolate, triangular prism shaped, you all know what I'm talking about. But, I must say I'm kind of disappointed in Toblerone, the company. This will sound, really kind of first world problems, this will, but it's just not been the same, has it, since Toblerone started making bigger gaps between each little chocolate triangle section. It used to be that they were quite, packed quite tightly together, so it felt like you got more chocolate in one bar, but now it feels like you pay the same price and are actually getting less. Seriously, you could use one of those Toblerone bars of chocolate now as a freaking rack for your toast or something. That's how wide they've become. But yes, that's one thing I just wanted to get off my chest pretty much straight away. A little humorous anecdote, that's all. I'm not being spoilt or anything. Not at all. But, when I take over the world inevitably, that problem, we won't be having that anymore. It'll be back to nice big wedges of Toblerone chocolate, and it'll be utterly brilliant. But yes, one thing I really did actually enjoy about Christmas 2017 this year, and this will sound incredibly mundane, when I say it, and you'll think, really, Red? It is all that magic of Christmas. You spend all your time with your friends, your family, and one of your abiding memories of it this year is this, which I'm about to come out with. But obviously, like I say, I went round to some relatives for Christmas this year. They did Christmas dinner. It was very, very nice. They did a brilliant job of it. But now, normally with Christmas dinners, one of the typical things you have with it is probably pigs in blankets. Sausages wrapped in bacon. Now, usually, of course, you just pick up a packet of them from your local supermarket, and usually they're just convenience chipolata sausages, already wrapped in bacon, ready to go. But, of course, chipolata sausages are always tiny. They're always so small. But, no, not this year. This year, my relative whose house I went round to for Christmas dinner actually got some proper, decently sized sausages, wrapped them in nice amounts of streaky bacon, cooked them up. Oh my god, they tasted delicious, I must say. Once you have proper big-sized friggin' pigs in blankets, you'll never go back to those, crummy little Christmassy chipolatas. Those tiny little sausages that are only about an inch long each, wrapped in a tiny little amount of bacon. Oh god, I love pigs in blankets, just saying. I could eat so many of them. I could just cook them up, eat a whole tray of them. just like that. That's how greedy I am. I'm kind of stocking up on food here, but there's really no need, is there? Okay. So yes, pigs in blankets, everybody. Hope you all enjoy them. If you don't enjoy a good pig in a blanket, then, not to be offensive or anything, but you're a freak of nature. Just saying, right now. I don't mean that, of course. I'm just trolling you. But yes, pigs in blankets. Such a good food. One thing, that I will say, actually, though, about Christmas this year. This relative whose house I actually went round to for dinner, this was the first time she's ever actually done Christmas dinner for family. Normally she would just go around to someone else's, but this year it's the first time she and her partner have actually been cooking Christmas dinner for someone coming round to their house, so it was a bit of a learning curve for them. Let's say overall they did a very good job, I must say. Generally, it was a very good dinner. The bread sauce was a little bit thick, I'll admit. Seriously, it was like flipping cement. You could cement your bricks together with that stuff that they served up, but it was still very nice overall. And they, served up plenty of food. Good old Brussels sprouts, of course. The food that everybody has at Christmas, which nobody actually likes, but everyone feels the need to actually cook. Why do people feel the need to cook Brussels sprouts? I don't know. Nobody really likes the taste of them, like I said. A sip of tea whilst I'm at it. But if there's one thing actually that is good, of course, about Christmas, it's that after you've obviously, had your Christmas dinner, usually you'll still have so many leftovers. You'll have carrots, you'll have roasties, you have a bit of turkey left over. Oh god, no, I didn't want the dead rat. So you'll have a bit of turkey left over, probably a bit of stuffing, probably plenty of bread sauce. Because, bread sauce is fucking tasty. I'm just going to say right now, I love bread sauce. I'm not actually complaining about the state it was in when I went round to my relatives. Because, I'm just commenting on the consistency of it. But, yeah, it was still very nice. But, you'll have tons and tons of stuff left over. Turkey, bread sauce, carrots, roasties, blah, blah, blah. Whatever else, stuffing, etc., etc. Then, it's sort of traditional for many families to, keep all that and maybe have sort of turkey sandwiches the next day. Not among my family, it's not. I must say, I'm not overly keen on turkey sandwiches myself. I mean, if they're warmed up, it's fine, but if there's one thing I hated as a child, it was eating cold turkey sandwiches the next day. I don't know. Turkey is one of those meats which is very kind of dry, and honestly it's a bit flavourless on its own. Let's be brutally honest here. Turkey, doesn't really taste of all that much, which is why you need to add so much stuff around it in order to get it to taste of something like stuffing, bread sauce, etc., etc. Because my goodness, without it, it just doesn't taste of anything, does it? Yes. So of course, I was never keen on cold turkey sandwiches or just normal turkey sandwiches or whatever. But there's one thing actually that my family does do, usually, with their Christmas leftovers the day after, which I do really, really, really enjoy, and I would wholeheartedly recommend it to anyone out there who's looking for some good recipes, just for things to do with their Christmas leftovers. Basically, who here listening to this video has ever tried a good bubble and squeak? Bubble and squeak, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically where you get all of your Christmas leftovers and you pretty much just sort of, you combine them all in a frying pan and you pretty much fry them all up together. And what you end up with is this absolutely delicious dish, which, like I say, is just a complete sort of mishmash of everything. All your leftovers, so your carrots, your roasties, bits of your turkey, plenty of stuffing, plenty of old bread sauce. Also, of course, one thing that my family did add this year was red cabbage to their Christmas meal lineup. And my God, the nice sort of tang that just gave it. Oh, really, set the whole dish off just nicely. But yes, so that's a nice little recipe for anyone out there who's looking for something to do with all their Christmas meal leftovers. Bubble and squeak it, everybody. Chuck it all in a frying pan, chop it all up. Mash it all, chop it all, slice it all, dice it all, get it in a frying pan, roast it all up together, add your bread sauce, If you got red cabbage left over, add that as well, because my god, that just gives it a lovely tang. And yeah, there you go. Nice little hint for everybody out there. Go and try it, or go and try it, everyone. It's very, very nice. So yes, that's all the stuff obviously I like to talk about in reference to Christmas. Those of course are just the minor highlights, let's be honest. Those are not the major highlights of my Christmas Day 2017. The major highlights, of course, are, getting to spend time with friends and family. Well, I say friends and family, I mean just family, pretty much, but yeah. Oh, man. So yeah, all that said, it was a very, very good Christmas overall. Of course, got the usual socks, which, you always have that one relative who buys you socks as a Christmas present. And this year was no exception for me. So let me know in the comments, everybody. Did you get socks this year? If so, what colour were they? What kind of patterns did they have on them? Was there anything special about them? I was actually given socks by my grandmother on my father's side of the family. It's always a grandparent who gets you socks, isn't it? Usually. I always find. But yes. So she got me some socks. It's like a 7-pack. But the problem is they're slightly too big for me. It's freaking like size 10 to 12 or whatever they are. Yeah, not that I complain, I can still wear them, but, typical, isn't it, really, of your old gran? Your old slightly senile gran who freaking gets you socks which are actually slightly, the wrong size. Funny fact is that I actually learned that she also got socks, the same kind of socks, in fact, for my father and for my sister's partner, which is interesting. It basically suggests that my grandmother basically just went into a shopping, into a department store somewhere, probably Marks and Spencer's or something, just saw, a load of the same packs of socks and just thought, those will do for Christmas presents. And then just bought them. Bought 3 packs of them, basically. Yeah, so let me know in the comments, of course, if you got socks this year, and what kind were they, etc, etc. You know the drill. You all know what to do. You all know to get hammering away on your keyboards back there. I'm dying to know how your Christmases went this year. By the time this video goes out, it'll probably be about December the 30th, I think. Yeah, I'm recording this one, within just a few days of probably uploading it. So yes, this will be slightly different to my usual sort of videos, in that it won't be block recorded, sort of, months in advance or whatever. See you robots over there. The ruiners of Christmas. I mean, stood over there. They don't want to hear about Christmas, do they? They just want to blow my head off. Sip of tea there whilst I'm at it. Very good. So now we go over here. Okay. Is this the arse end of the shed? Yes, it is. No, wait. No, it's not the arse end of the shed. What am I thinking? That's the door end of the shed, which is good. Ooh, okay. Of course, got plenty of chocolate this year for Christmas, apart from my Toblerone bar. Got, lots of others. Bits and bobs, truffles, that kind of thing. Very good. And cider. Cider is always an absolute plus. Usually something that I do often get at Christmas. I always think, I'm a fairly easy kind of guy to buy Christmas presents for. You either just buy me chocolate or just get me a bottle of cider. And I'll be quite happy with it. I'm a simple kind of guy, really. You don't need to get me anything particularly complex or elaborate. I'll be happy with just a nice fancy bar of chocolate or a nice bottle of cider. Something like that. Something simple. God, my nose is a bit bunged up this morning. You can probably tell from my voice. It probably sounds all sort of nasally and a bit weird. Where's that robot gone? There he is. Just flash at him with my torch. Actually, it is getting daytime again. I won't need this torch any longer, really, will I? Okie doke. Right. I'll tell you what, I'm going to just deposit this piece of the device back at the standing stones, and then I think we'll wrap this episode up here, because it's been at least 10 minutes so far, which is usually the minimum length for a video of mine. So yes, had a nice little chat there about Christmas 2017. Well, my Christmas 2017 specifically. Let me know in the comments, of course, how yours went. Was anything particularly notable? Any particularly interesting Christmas gifts this year? Whether they be socks, or something really special, that made you feel incredibly happy, that really made you feel quite emotional perhaps, who knows, you never know. But yes, let me know in the comments as I said. So thank you everybody for joining me for episode 202 of Sir You're Being Hunted, my Christmas 2017 roundup, that's what we'll call it. So yes, if you are doing so already, you can follow me on my Facebook and Twitter pages, links in the video description as always. You can all go and sign up to them to stay up to date with my videos as of when I upload them. It's a good way of doing so, of course, because especially if you don't have a YouTube account and therefore don't have subscription notifications. But in the meantime, this is General Red signing off and hoping you will join me for episode 203. Whatever that might be. It might be another challenge, or it may just be another sort of laid-back chat fest like this video, who knows. We'll have to see. I've got, obviously my Word document, which has all of my challenge suggestions, ones that I've thought up, ones that viewers have suggested to me, etc, etc. So yeah, maybe we'll pick something from there, or maybe we'll do another sort of chat video. Who knows? But yes, other than that, in the meantime, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, got him! Shit! Get off the edge! Oh! No! Go! Get out of here! Get out! No, I'm gonna die! Ah! That's that monstrosity finished off. Get over there. See ya. Oh shit! No! Oh, fuck! I did not mean to do that. Oh, please don't tell me I have to kill it again now. Shit! Gotta stop it! Yeah. Oh lord! No! Holy crap! This area's horrible. Oh my god, I'm being shot to fucking pieces! Ah! Oh my... What the fuck? Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Whoa! Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Fucking hell! Bloody hell, that did like 1,000,000 damage! This better not be a... Wah! Shit! No! Oh my fucking god! How many... What?